Welcome. Hey, I got a special guest here today, a very good friend of mine. We met as he was a former Philadelphia police officer and retired. He was a good friend of Mayor Rizzo, and Mayor Rizzo got him a job as a bodyguard for Leonard Toews, who was the owner of the Eagles. And he traveled all over the country with Leonard Toews and the Eagles. And he just comes to my house. We've been friends for many years. My being a former police officer too, so we have a lot in common. So he is a good friend of Dick Camille, who was the coach of the Eagles. And his name is John FITZ. Okay, John, welcome to the Hank Cisco Show. Okay, tell me how you got that job.
Well, it's just one of those things. They needed a bodyguard for Mr. Toews, and if I knew Mayor Rizzo, I would get the job, and I got the job.
Yeah. So you went to the. You were good friends with all the players because you would here, there.
Yes, Dick Vermeil, the most wonderful coach you could ever have.
Yeah, you're right.
Yes, he cried with them and he laughed with them. Dick Vermeil.
Yeah.
And I'm still friends with him and with the team. Once a year, he invites us all down to Westchester to eat with all the players and all.
Yeah, they
and
do
all
that
the staff.
Once a year.
Once a year.
And they keep you,
Yes, and we all
I know
come.
you gave me Dick Vermeil's coach, Dick Vermeil's phone number, and I called him last year.
Right.
Or no, the year before, and he was going to come on my show. In the meantime, I had to get a heart operation, so that knocked that out. But he said he will come to my show, and here in Norristown High School. So I'm looking forward to that. So now, because of you being with the Eagles and a good friend of Leonard Toews, and we go with Leonard Toews when he was alive. We went to Frank Rizzo's gravesite.
That's right.
And we placed
all
flowers
the time.
there.
We go there all the time.
Yes.
To Mayor Rizzo's grave. Hank and I and some other people.
Yeah, Ed McBride.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Joe Boatwright too.
That's right. And all the time when I was with Mr. Toews, I was his security. I was his bodyguard. I was everything. Whatever he needed, something at a hush hush, he didn't want nobody to know. He asked me.
Right.
And so all the players, Bill Berge and all them, they're just wonderful people.
Right.
Now, when I asked, we had a young fellow who had cancer. And so what happened there was he was dying. And so I asked Mr. Toews, could I take Bill Berge up to the hospital? And we did. We went up there and
cheer him up.
Cheer him up. And he looked like nothing was wrong with him. And next day he died.
Yeah.
And what happened was, while I'd be driving down the highway, the state police, the Philadelphia police, Jersey police, they knew I carried footballs in there, and they told we got kids need a football. They had the leg taken off of this and that. And I'd open the trunk up, and I said, what do you need? And they would get it. And just a wonderful man. A lot of people say, well, Mr. Toews is this, he's that, but he's not.
He had a heart.
He had a heart of gold.
Good heart of gold, right.
Yes.
All right, now the most important thing now is that when the Eagles played at the Super Bowl in New Orleans.
For Dallas, when we had
they play?
We had to play Dallas to win to go to Super Bowl.
Oh, okay.
So Mr. Toews was in his library, and I'm very St. John Newman, very powerful.
Yeah.
A lot of people get sick, they get cured and all that.
Right.
So I said to him, he was in the library, I said, look, I'm going down to St. John Newman,
Right.
and you're going to win.
Right.
And you're going to beat Dallas.
Right.
And I said, but I can't promise you that you're going to win the Super Bowl.
Yeah. So let me say this because we're running out of time.
Right, sure.
But they won. They beat Dallas, and they went to the Super Bowl. And they didn't win, but they all got rings. Now, show me that ring. Take that ring off a second. Let me see what it looks like.
This is the Super Bowl. Everybody got one.
All the players.
Every players and the staff and everybody. They got.
Let me see. This is a Super Bowl ring.
Yes.
Super Bowl ring.
And
yeah, I have to put my glasses on. 1 minute. Let me see.
Yes. But.
Yeah, John FITZ, it had your name on it.
That's right.
Oh, I didn't know
Everybody has their name put on
Super
them.
Bowl XV.
That was in 80. That was in 80.
Yeah.
That was
and here
in
it
80.
is, the Eagles, and a little diamond, and they're flowing there. Isn't that beautiful? Right there. And after the show, students will all be able to come over and take a look at it. So we'll leave it right here a second. So, all right, so what I want to do is say, good luck to the Eagles.
Good luck. I want to say that too.
There,
being a
got the
former
chairs.
Eagle, good luck for you.
And now here's some rosaries. Anybody wants to say any prayers for? They come from Peru, and you got a prayer book if you want to say prayers. Okay. And here's a boxing glove here. So all I can say is, Brady, watch it. I know you're nervous because the Eagles are coming down there, and we're going to beat you up, scrub you up, and hang you on the line. We could beat New Orleans any old time. On to victory, on to victory, fighting as we go. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm going to light 2 candles in case one blows out. Okay? No problem. All right. John FITZ, thank you so much.
And God bless everybody who was with the Eagles and all.
Thank you.